In this video, I'll show you how I made this ancient doorway. First carved out the general shape of the arch from insulation foam. Then I used a wire brush and some other tools to kind of age and rough up that brick exterior. For some of the front surfaces of the wall, I used cork. I built a frame, as I typically do, to keep the doorway in place. For the door, I first measure some strips out and cut them to size. Make sure that the pieces fit, and then I'll go weather those. Here's the first layer of gray. And while that first layer is drying, I'll cut up some other pieces for the trim. The first thing I do is add some grooves to it to make it look like old aged wood. After that, I layer some alcohol-based wash, some acrylics on top of that. I often will go back and forth with alcohol and acrylics. I'm a big fan of mixing everything up. Start off with alcohol, go to acrylics, switch to oil, go back to alcohol. For the wall part of it, I've got a couple of different textures applied to the walls, and so I think they're looking pretty good. Now it's a matter of getting the color right, so I start off with a gray primer and then kind of fade in different colors of gray, different levels of gray, whites and blacks to kind of make the effect. As the color is kind of gelled, I started to make some paint flakes to make it look like the wall itself was crumbling and attach those randomly. And I made sure the entire piece fit within the frame, and it was finished.